Introducing something innovative.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the review show. We're going to talk some shit. I'm your host, Smok Offen. My nose is fucking crooked, but that's okay. Yo, I'd like to welcome my guests, ladies and gentlemen. We got K. Russ in the building. Introduce yourself.
What up? What up? This is the first Ukrainian motherfucker in the building here to make history.
And then, of course, as always, we got Devilino the Truth. Let him know who you is, player.
All right. Here we go. Much love, much respect. Yeah, I'm in the building. It's your boy Devilino, the man of a million names, jack of all trades, also Guerrilla Warzone's own league owner, CEO, and co-owner of Bar for Bar. Let's get it.
Yo, welcome to the show, everybody. Today we're going to be reviewing our upcoming event named Brawl. Yo, named by yours truly, of course. It's a throwback to the first league I ever had, which was aptly named Brawl, battle rap and written lyrics. This card is kind of stacked. I ain't even gonna lie. We got some talented ass motherfuckers on this bitch. So, I guess what we'll do first is maybe we'll look at the beautiful poster art that was made for this. I don't know what you guys think.
That's amazing.
That's amazing. Yeah, it is. Biatch. All right, let me see what we pull up. All right, here we go. Loading now. I don't know if anybody can even see that shit. Y'all can see that?
Yeah, I can see that.
Okay, how about now?
Yeah, we see that. Yeah, we see that. We see that.
Okay. So you want to go from the bottom to the top and review them one at a time, give our opinions and such. Who would like to go first on Ghost versus Chino? I know the kid, he's got a battle with Chino coming up pretty soon. So I know he's gonna got some shit to say. So let's give the floor to the kid first.
I appreciate for giving me the floor first. I don't know. Look, Ghost and Chino definitely have history, and they definitely were on and this, and when they definitely were on the same level at one point. Chino started opening up a little more. He's definitely gonna bring better stuff. Ghost really is on the decline currently with his misread matchup really not going good for him. You know, he had a debatable first and then fell off in the second round. He really is on the decline currently, and I feel like Chino will definitely edge this one, but it'll be somewhat close.
Somewhat close, huh? Chino versus Ghost. Somewhat close. Okay, Dev, what do you got to say, homie? God damn it, Devilino the Truth. Where did you go? All right, I think.
Yeah. I'm still here. I ain't know it was my turn yet.
Yeah, go ahead, man. We're talking about Ghost versus Chino. Who's gonna win and why?
All right. If Chino don't finish his setups and he do what he's supposed to do and listen to the advice that we've been giving him lately, then Chino gonna lose. He gonna get fucked up. We're gonna see the same old Chino that way. But if he does listen to us and take all that, then he'll get a win. Ghost will be all right too, long as him word salad us to death, and we'll see. So that's how I feel about it.
Well, I know there's going to be a couple people thinking I'm going to bury Ghost in this live or whatever, but see, I'm a little more professional than homie. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to give a non-biased, real breakdown of why Ghost will lose this match. 1 second, please. Sorry, I had to cough the bullshit out because there's a lot of it. I think Chino's going to win this battle because he's already lost to Ghost. He already knows what it takes to lose. But lately, Chino's kind of been waking up a little bit and going, oh, maybe these things can be rectified if I listen. So he's been listening. He's been growing. Like the kid said, Ghost is kind of just, I guess you could say, hit a wall, become stagnant, ain't really making moves like he was before, ain't really dropping bombs like he's claiming he was. But I think Chino's going to barely edge it. It's not going to be like a spectacular beatdown, or it's going to be probably pretty close. But I think Chino's going to barely edge it, because we all know Ghost is going to come with that word salad. P.S. Word salad shirts, hats, stickers. Hell, we might even do word condoms or word salad condoms. Damn. All for sale soon enough. You know, bar for bar, we're going to capitalize on that. We're going to build up a little bit of funding so that we can do some more things in the future, if you know what I'm saying. So, yeah, that's my pick. You know, I think Ghost is just too overrated. I think Chino is way too hungry. And I think Ghost's going to get his ass kicked. I'm going to let the kid introduce the next one because I'm going to be in that one. So go ahead, kid.
Okay, so the next one is my teacher Smok off and battling this guy named Mayhem. Don't know much about him, but I gotta let Smok take the floor because I know a lot about Smok, but I don't know a lot about Mayhem, sadly.
You know what we'll do? Dev knows Mayhem quite well, almost as good as me. So I think, Dev, would you like to maybe explain to the people who Mayhem is? He's new to our platform. He might be new to some of the people in the fan base. So if you want to take a couple of seconds and tell the people, we're all ears.
Okay, all right, I got y'all. Mayhem, he's been around us for a little bit. He was in Bars Battle League as well. He won the 24/7 title over there. Almost had the diss track title a few times. Been diss track tournament a few times. He done had every type of battle in Bars. Now he came over to Gorilla a few times to start doing, the same kind of thing, and ended up becoming our audio champion. And now he is 4-1 because he was recently finally beat as well. So he's been around the block, been doing his thing for a while. Audio battles is more his lane. That more so say. So yeah. So of course, Smok, man. Me and Smok have been everywhere together. Pause. So this is gonna be a good battle for me to watch because I know both of them so well, and I've been around both of them for so long. And damn, let me see. I'm gonna do this just to piss Smok off, then off everything, and make him kill Mayhem even more. Debatable. So watch what that do.
God damn it, man! Debatable. Damn. Shit. Oh, see, that did piss me off because Dev already knows. Mayhem, like he said, been audio champion on Bars, audio champion. I don't know, most of the places he goes, I guess. 24/7 champion. Wasn't he tag team champion too? Maybe, or like
yeah, he was. They did have a tag team titles one time too in Bars. Yeah. He runs. I believe it's Born Hood. Right? It's not Money Rock anymore. It's Born Hood now, right? So, he's the leader. He created the whole movement. It's going to be interesting because we've already battled a bunch of times on Bars. Like, right now, to me, he's 0-3. This will be our 4th battle, and the man hasn't been able to pull one win. And the first 3 were in 3 different categories: song versus song, 24-hour writing,
and then we did a compliment battle, to which all 3 he lost. So this being a debatable, Dev, quit smoking the herm. What are you doing? You're falling down on me, brother. Falling down. How dare you? Now I got to kill him like twice as bad.
Oh, shit.
Way to go, man.
Smok's going to scrap his whole round. Smok's about to scrap his whole round.
Smoke's about to scrap at least half of it anyway. I've already timed it out. It's 5 minutes. Mayhem has let me know he doesn't do 5 minutes. I'll be lucky if I get 3 minutes. So content alone, if this man can't match that 5-minute limit, it's going to be a fucking burial. Period. End of story. So the next battle, we have Hermetic versus Hectic the Backpacker, which, I mean, yo, this battle makes sense. This battle makes a lot of sense. I'm going to let Dev take the floor first on this one and kind of explain maybe who Hermetic is. You might have a better idea of who these two guys are. I've only really had slight conversations and heard a few of their battles, but I know you got the skinny, Mr. Truth, so hit us with the good shit.
Oh, now this thing on. Sometimes I'm tapped about. I'm sitting here saying, "Is this thing on?" But now it's on. So, with that being said, now Mr. Hermetic, whatever. I like to mess with his name. That's all that is. But he's a good person, good kid. He came to my inbox as well, and I gave him some advice in the game before, and it's good to see him still out there doing his thing. Definitely. He used to battle a lot in bars before he went anywhere else. He's been on Street Talk. He's been around. So he done figured out the game as well. Some people even compare him to a younger me because he does the energy and the aggression and the loud tone and all that. And I'd be like, okay. So he figuring that game out, he getting somewhere. He be having some good schemes. So I'm looking forward to this. Now, Hectic, man, beat him before in bars. They got to throw that out there. We had a little Facebook Live battle, but other than that, he still ended up earning my respect in the game because he was able to bounce back and have some crazy writtens, and the man them been out here too. Out on bars, Street Talk, the list goes on. So now we got this battle. So I'm down to see this. I'm looking forward to this. This is going to be a good one. So, but I think I got Hectic still taking this stuff for me.
So Dev's got Hectic winning this one, eh? That's typically, I would say that's not your average choice, but in this particular battle, I'm gonna have to say that's probably the right one. Kid, why don't you give your opinion? I know you don't know either of them, but I want to hear what you got to say.
Again, like you said, you're right. I don't know either of them, but it would be interesting because it would be interesting to see new battlers come to our league and see them rap, especially the battlers that have already been around. So, I mean, that's really all I have to say. As far as Hectic, I've heard a few of his audio battles, a few of his live battles. Heard he nice, and that's really all I have to say. Hermetic or Hermetic, I don't know how to pronounce his name, but I never heard him. So, just based off of the fact that I heard one and didn't hear the other, I would say that Hectic will win this one.
I mean, that's an okay outlook too. You're allowed to have that view. I see G's the General has joined us. G's, would you like to give your input on any of these battles we've got so far? We got Ghost versus Chino, Smok Offen versus Mayhem, Hermetic versus Hectic.
I just say my quick opinions on them. I got Chino beating Ghost. I got. Mm, I'm probably edging this to Smoke for the Mayhem battle, but I know it can be a back and forth, so I'm not doubting Mayhem. So that's one of the ones I want to see. So I got either way on that one. And what's that? Hermetic versus Hector the
Hectic the
Backpacker.
backpacker. Yeah.
I'm probably gonna edge it to Hector the Backpacker. Yeah.
Dang. Why would you edge it to hectic over hermetic? Just curious. Just because everybody else is kind of given a roundabout reason. I'm very curious on everybody's specific reasoning on why hectic will beat hermetic.
Because Hector's gonna be the underdog. That's just my opinion.
All right, that's fair. Okay, so hermetic used to be hit squad. I've heard tons of his material. I've had conversations with him personally. The kid could fucking rap. Okay, the kid's got double time. He's got flow. He's got the timing down. He understands structures. He's got multis. He's got insults. There's not a whole lot of aggression, but the character he is doesn't need that. He gets by just doing what he does. Kind of like Anderson Burris gets by. He doesn't have to be aggressive and angry. He's funny. He's got rhythm. He's got flow. He's got timing. He's got structure. Hermetic has all the same principles. It's all there. It's just, can he pull it out of the ether, load it into his gun, and use it? Is the major question, because I really believe if Hermetic takes Hectic all the way serious and does his research and puts the time into the pen, he's gonna win this battle. Where Hectic, I've seen him pretty much battle everywhere. Like there hasn't been a league, I don't think yet, where he hasn't gone and battled or won or whatever the case. So really, to me, this is the debatable battle of the night. This one right here is going to be the one that's probably the most talked about because it'll be the closest actual battle. And I'm here for it. But in the end, I'm going to go with my old hit squad buddy, and I'm going to say Hermetic's going to pull this one out of his ass and surprise everybody. So the next battle, and don't get me wrong, Smok often has been booked twice on the same card before, twice in a night, 3 times in a week. You get what I'm saying. But we got Ghost versus the Savage one. That is the co-main event of the evening. Brooke Dillon making his official bar for bar Battlegrounds debut. Who do you think is going to win and why?
Um, I always want to speak up on this, but I was just waiting for someone else to take the stage. But since no one is doing it, I will. So I haven't watched the previous battle that they had on Street Talk. I simply don't know that history because I haven't been in Street Talk for a while. I just kind of hung. I just kind of been with people there. I haven't battled there. So the way I see it, um, Brooke definitely improved. Brooke definitely improved. He definitely opened up more to what he's doing now. And I've seen his writtens. I've seen what he's doing. Like it's like a completely different Brooke. Like completely different. Maybe the only thing that really hinders his performance is his accent, but I don't think it'll be a huge obstacle, and he'll still manage to pull this W off.
So Here's what I'm going to say. I think Brooke Dillon is about to pull out his inner Smok Offen. You're going to see him do things maybe you haven't before. You're going to see him try and say things that maybe he hasn't before. It's going to be a more complex attack. It's going to be just like stuff you would hear from me, because we come from the same era. We come from the same place. Like as far as texting wise, because not a lot of battle rappers start in text these days. A lot of them start just rapping, like freestyle, and then it turns into a written. Where us old school guys, it didn't work like that. You had to earn your way. So we had to go through a lot of bullshit like text and this and that to get our way up. So when you get to that point where you've graduated through text and audio and music and then video and then stage, you get to a point where it doesn't feel challenging anymore. And I think Brooke has been feeling that way for a while. Like he's just maybe not being tested and not taking it seriously. But in this situation, he knows what he has to do to save his reputation from taking the continued beating that it has taken for all of this ghost nonsense for the last 6 or 7 months. This is his chance to put it to bed once and for all. Dev, I want to know who you got winning this and why.
I got your boy Brook taking this one. Your boy Brook gonna get him out there. He gonna show him what it is and why. And reason I say that is because Ghost, he like, yeah, I got this. Ghost will do what he do, talking shit, whatever. But now Ghost ain't talking shit. Ghost only, he do go on the Gauge Battle League, look for a new spot, those kind of things, yada yada. And but so Ghost ain't gonna be focused how he really need to be focused, or it should be focused, or probably be worried about other battles after this and everything, and probably use what he already had for this, and that ain't gonna end up getting him for this one. Brook, he like you said, I've been watching Brook too, and he been learning. He been taking a lot of people's advice, and I see what he doing. He on silent killer shit right now and stuff, and so that's what I'm looking forward for this one. So I got Brook taking it because of those reasons, and I know him and everything. We go back as well. I battled him before I got him out of there. He admitted that I beat him, and him and his homie the Hunter, they both admitted it, and I've been cool with both of them ever since. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to it, and that's who I got.
Geez, feel free to weigh in, my friend. Ghost versus Brook. I don't know if you know Brook or not, but feel free to weigh in, brother.
Hey, I think different, man. I got Ghost winning.
Okay, now you can't just say that and then not say nothing else.
I'm gonna say I got Ghost winning only because one, people ain't gonna look at him as the underdog. He's gonna be an underdog on this one. I do have to go the opposite way from him and Chino. So what I mean by that, even though I said Chino won that one, I'm gonna have to go with Ghost on this one because I feel like, I'm not saying he ain't gonna take Chino serious, but this one he'll take more serious. That Chino one, I don't think he's gonna take it serious as he'll take with this one. Not just that. At the time where them booking this battle, with him, promoting it here and there, he really had a lot to say about this particular one. So yeah, I'm edging it to Ghost.
That's actually pretty fair. Pretty fair. Edging it to Ghost. So we got 3-1 for, I believe, Brook. So may the odds forever be in your favor, good sir. And, become the Ghostbuster we all need you to be. And that brings us to the main event. Boy. And this is a big main event. There was some controversy where the main event and co-main event was Ghost back-to-back. I ain't gonna lie. I made a big stink about that. and I made sure the battles ended up in the right place. Actually, that wasn't even me. I can't take any credit for that. That was all our fearless leader doing what needed to be done for the sake of everybody in the league. Because let's be real, it's not about one person. One person didn't build this. A group of people built this. And when you put yourself in the front the way that it was, it looks bad. It's not a good look for the league. I understand it's a good look for the person. Hell yeah, well, I'm co-main and co-main, and I'm, we get it. It's an ego stroke, but it's not needed. We have to remain focused on the fact that we're trying to get this league places, and we can't do that when we got 12 minutes of the same person back to back. So let's just keep that in mind for the future. If you want to book twice on a card, do that, but make sure you put yourself in the right place and respect the other MCs within the group, because when you do that, that shows blatant disrespect to your peers and the people that you work with. And a lot of us don't take kindly to such things. So, with that out of the way, Trade versus Drakness Shock. You know what? I'm going to let the kid take the lead on this one, because Drac is his friend. Trade is his friend. Trade is his friend. And so he's got probably the best perspective on who and why.
I'm going with Trey.
So look,
I just want to get that out the way, though. And the reason why I'm going with Trey is Trey's going to be prepared for this. Not saying he wasn't prepared for his other battles, but Trey is always prepared for his battles. That's one thing. Two, he always changes the fucking perspective. He don't come the same, he comes different. Three, no matter what Dracula is, and I know they got different fucking voices and different fucking, ways of want to pull up to the battle, and they got different mindsets and different strategies. I'm gonna just stay with the home team, even though I ain't saying Drac ain't home, but yeah, I'm going with a brother from another mother. I'm gonna hate with Trey. That's just my respectful opinion. I just wanted to get that out the way, Rose.
Appreciate you, G's. As always. All right, kid, you're up.
okay, so look, Drac has experience that Trade doesn't have yet. Okay, she's been stage battling, Twitter Spaces, video battles, all that stuff. And while Trade may be a superior lyricist, Drac is a superior performer. And Trade had issues performing in battles. Like, he's been getting criticisms for that here and there. And like I said, and there's also another factor that Drac battled better ops than Trade and beat them before. So yeah. And also there's another factor. I'm not trying to bash Trade and not give him any credit. I said he's a superior lyricist. But there's another factor to it, which is the fact that Drac already battled someone similar to Trade, similar stylistically, I would even say, Alpha Spitz, right? But thing is, I feel like Alpha Spitz is a better writer than Trade in terms of how he puts those multis together, because there's a similarity between their styles, and I feel like Drac learned from that experience and will not repeat the same mistakes she made in this past battle. So as much as Trade is a better lyricist, I have Drac winning this one.
Damn. Okay. Devilino, the truth. You're up.
Oh, yo, well, my turn right there, boy. All right.
It's
So,
your turn, boy. It's your turn.
all right. With that being here you go, honey. You got the rest of the cheese. Sorry, she's putting cheese on my macaroni. Wait, no, that ain't sound right. For this battle though, We got Trade versus Drac in this shot. Oh boy, oh boy. It's gonna be one of them ones right there. The kid pointed out some good things for sure in this. And I agree with everything he was saying. Trade is still learning. Fast learner though, as well. He can switch up and give you the slow pace, switch up and give you the slow pace with the fast pace. All that as well too. I've definitely seen him switch pockets. I battled him before, and he's a different person now, different beast, a different monster, and I'm looking forward to it. But I don't feel that he is able to beat Drac just yet. As well, and maybe hopefully this will fire him up to even have a chance to win. Or give that unbelievable thing and be like, oh yeah. So looking forward to that. But the kid named everything. He put all the stats out there, so I don't even need to go over the stats and everything as well. He done already went through it. So that's who I got, and that's why. But I'm looking forward to it, and I know both of them. It's going to be a good one.
My apologies. I need to make one more extra point. So this is Trade's first true real test. This is like he never battled the opponent of Drax caliber before. He battled people who are inferior to him in skill. So that's all I wanted to say. Smok, you can take the stage.
Okay, so Trade versus Drac. So Trade is a product of the Monster Factory. Every class, every time we talk, always improving, always trying to progress. So he'll send me something and I'll point something out and he'll say, hang on, give me a little bit. He'll go away. He'll review it. He'll come back. And he's always honest with me. He always says, I didn't want to see it. I didn't think it was there. But then when I heard what you had to say and looked at it from a different angle, you were right. So he understands that if you listen and you look at it properly from a different angle and you just take your time, that you can see the mistakes and the things you're doing and change them. Trade's got punches. He's got flow, timing, all of that. He has a very high chance of winning this battle. But he's going to have to not bring the low-hanging fruit, the obvious transsexual whatever. He's going to have to come with bars. He's going to have to attack personality. He's going to have to attack rap style. He's going to have to attack who this person is lost to, things of that nature. You got to take the route other people haven't taken yet. That's why people lose to Drac, because you're doing the thing that everybody knows you're going to do. Therefore, are you really doing a thing at all? Because it doesn't feel like you are. But I think Trade has taken this battle mentally so serious and he's so dialed in that the material he's putting together and the way that he's structuring things and the understanding of how to use them and put around together and like, oh, I got to slow down here and speed up here. He has a chance of winning very high, much higher than people will give him credit for. Drac, amazing performer, dynamic performer, no question. Can hit you with the Maltese, flow, timing, voices. The problem is there's no punches. And Drac will tell you this. Punching is the weakness. Whereas that's one of Trade's strengths is punching. And if Trade does it right, he could actually, possibly, punch Drac to a 3-0. It's totally possible to happen. But at the same time, I've sent Drac my material, just the writtens, and I say it back to me like you think I would say it. It's 98 to 100% bang on, which tells me Drac understands how to use the structure, understands where the punches should be, understands that there should be setups. She just can't write it the way that she needs to. But if that has changed, because remember, none of us know, right? We have no idea. If that has changed, Trade will lose. If Drac seriously wrote some shit in the same structure and does it the same way, Trade will lose because he will get outpunched. I'm going to have to say my vote is going to go to Trade. Y'all can feel free to weigh in on my long-winded fuckery.
I mean, it makes sense. But at the same time, Drax showed improvements. In her last battle versus Alpha Spitz, she did have punches. And I'm excited to see how she improved this time.
I'm excited too. I think this is going to be a fucking great battle. Anybody else? Anybody else got anything else to offer? Please, the floor is yours. All right. Well then, time for some promo and some fuckery. So, Devilino the Truth, you also have an event coming up this month. What's it called? What's the date? What's your main event? Go.
All right. Straight Out the Habitat is next for August 23rd. Hit me up. We still booking for it if you want to get on there. Some of the matches on there is Fire Flames versus B Hunter, Scorpion 2.0 versus Pow Weezy, Mayhem versus U3, sheesh, and Douglas Trash Boat versus True Intentions. That's some of the battles right there. So let me know if you still want to get on that and everything. We definitely, Swake want to come back outside to battle somebody for it. Lil K want to get on it again to come battle somebody on that card too. So
you forgot the main event, bro.
What's it? I don't forgot. What is it already?
Smok Offen versus G's live on StreamYard.
Oh shit! Wait, that's for August. I thought it was. Oh shit! Oh shit! See, well, damn. Oh, see now I got it. Yeah, there we go. Then he reminded me. I ain't know y'all. See, it was for August. I thought it was all right. See, I had my dates messed up too. I'm glad he was here to clear it up.
Yeah, see, G's had been rather quiet, and I was like, "Are we battling?" And then K Russ was like, "Well, yeah, you guys were in the chat talking about it was supposed to be the same day as this upcoming Brawl event, but I guess thank God it's not, because fucking 2 battles in one day would have been a little difficult. But 23rd, hey, that gives me an extra day to get some shit done. So I don't know if G's remembered, but yeah.
Yeah, I remember. That's why I was about to fire Dev ass.
Yeah, Dev, what the fuck, man?
I know I've been so busy doing everything. So there we go. That's the main event right there. Then I'm now. Well, the flyer guy, one of the flyer guys, is already in here, so I ain't got to worry about that now.
Yeah, Dev, I'm about to fire your ass, boy.
How you gonna forget that, bro? Like, what the fuck? Was you dropped? I'm just saying. You weren't hugged enough as a child.
And I've been the quietest nigga. I should have wondered if I forgot that shit. And I ain't forget it at all.
We all just kind of figured G's was prepping and getting his shit together. I know that's gonna be a fucking solid battle. Like, the stuff I brought for Mayhem is good, but the stuff I'm going to have to bust out to beat G's the General is going to have to be great. Nothing short of great. And I plan to bring nothing short of greatness. Main event, you know what? Let's ask the kid. Main event. You got us both sitting here. Me versus G's. Who wins and why? Dev, you go first.
Oh, y'all battle who Shit. Damn. Let me see. I'm gonna piss both of them off. This could go either way. just go and make both of them write their best shit and fire both of them up. Definitely. So I'm looking forward to it. We know what Smok often can do. Smok, I battled him before the man's a problem. And so then I had to get him back in freestyle. So now later on in the year we got to do our last one too for the tiebreaker continent battle. But other than that, this is gonna be exciting to see. Smok is something he's had titles in the game, had awards. He done been a league owner. He done been it all too, jack all trades too. G's as well, fresh league owner of F&E, but he had it for a little while now. Been a Guerrilla Soldier for a minute. I had freestyle titles and Guerrilla on and off beat as well. He done live battles. Smok done live battles. So this is something to see. They both done been out there to saying, this is something to see. So with that being said, yeah, that's how I'm gonna leave it. I'm looking forward to seeing that one. And yeah, but I think every battle on already on the card is gonna be nice. But I'm gonna just shut up now.
It's funny you started naming people on the card. I was like, beat him, could beat him, beat him, beat him, beat him. Like, we're gonna have to start really digging to bring some new people out. I'm like, yo, we need some challenges out here, son. Because damn, I just be running through whole rosters like by myself. Yo, no love lost. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Yeah, I'm talking to your bitch ass. Y'all want problems? Bar for Bar has got the solution. Line up at the door. And Zyma, all you goofy motherfuckers, bring your best, and we'll kill them all one at a time. And this goes out to pretty much any league at this point, I think. I think we're at that point now where we're like, you know what? I think it's us fuck against everybody. Am I wrong? No. Am I right? I feel like I'm right.
Yes. See, I feel the same way. I've been feeling like that for a while. So, yeah, but it is what it is. I got my soldiers, my real ones. I got Bar for Bar, I got Gorilla, and I got my ones here in Jersey that I still rock with, my other ones that I hit up every day. And yeah.
Okay, so kid, you got me in G's.
So, are y'all there? Is my connection stable? Mic check, mic check. Are y'all there?
Yeah, we hear you.
Yeah. Okay, good. So, based on all that data that I just heard about G's the General, because sadly I have not done my homework on G's, which I will definitely do since I am co-hosting this battle with Dev. Hopefully, Dev will allow me to co-host this with him. I would appreciate it. Um, you know, I believe this battle is going to be pretty interesting. It's going to be a movie in a way, but Smok has been nothing but an inspiration to me. He's been nothing but that. Wait, is Smok gone?
Yeah, he might have stepped out for a minute. He'll probably be back.
Yeah, he always be back.
Yeah, but Smok has been nothing to me but an inspiration. I am a product of Monster Factory, just like Trade is. So the way I see it, it's gonna look. The way I see it, I still have Smok winning, but G's will put up one hell of a fight. Like, Smok is not gonna leave the arena without a bruise or two, you know.
Okay. All right. I respect that. And
Respect.
okay. Mm-hmm. But you got something to say on it, G's, until Smok get back up in here. I'll hold the show down for him.
I mean, you know me, I don't discredit nobody. Plus, Smok ain't somebody to discredit with. I have respect in the world for Smok. Now, back in the day, I ain't gonna lie, me and him, we wouldn't be as casual and cool as we is right now. As a matter of fact, I wouldn't be on the stream with his ass right now. But that's how bad he irritated me back in the fucking day. It might have been trolling, but then some of the trolling was just to the point where it was like, you probably just going through some reality at that time, and then just niggas trolling. That shit just don't fucking phase you or matter, or don't be worth it at that time. Something like that. But no, like I said, disrespect the truth. We had a little differences. Squash that like men. So that's most thing I do respect that man. Um, Other thing is, I respect his credentials. I respect what he had done. I've been watching film. I've been watching game tapes. I've been studying. I still got files on my desk, previous files. I'll be addressing them. But, other than that, though, I'm just coming in there and let people make sure they have their popcorn and watch a hell of a good ass movie, man. And like I tell anybody, most niggas be like, why you say that? It's just because it's the respect man at the end of the day. Like, win, lose, or draw, I still would respect that man at the end of the day. But on top of that, this battle do means a lot to me, so I will be coming in there ready, hungry, smoked out. Oh shit. Hold on. I can't spit a bar yet. I'm chilling. But yeah, man. I'll be ready. And I'm just saying all this respectfully though. But I don't want people to think I'm just talking about this man behind his back. I don't do that. I don't do that. But when it's wartime though, you know, it's gonna be a war.
Okay, all right. Sounds good. So there you go. You said it just do for the battle for the wartime. I'll wait till Smoke get back in here, then we'll get his final say on the battle, and then he'll be able to
Oh,
bring.
I do want to say
Go
something. Matter of fact, I ain't mean to cut you off, but I also want to say, like, when this flyer get made and everything like that, and people might not say it right away, but that promotion for this flyer gonna be so fucking heavy. Only cause this is not no ordinary battle. This is the battle for the fucking crown. Like me being and I ain't being conceited in nothing, cause like I said, I have proof or whatever. But the little undefeated accolades, I ain't even thinking about that. Only cause the respect of this man and what he gonna do, I have to be prepared. I have to be prepared for a war. So that's what I'm gonna be prepared for. But like I said, when the flyer drop and however, that promotion is gonna be heavy. Cause it's gonna be really for a crown. And that crown mean a lot to me. So, but yeah, shout out to bro. And like I said, I ain't gonna underestimate him. And win, lose, or draw, like I said before, because he is up here, I want that to be known that I'm going to respect him at the end of the day. Still, that's real me.
Win, lose, or
You know.
draw.
Okay. All right. G said gave his final words on y'all battle, so you can do yours. I was holding it down for you until you got back up in here. K Dub in the background. So
I
And I just
appreciate
want to let you
everybody.
know. I just want to let you know. I ain't say nothing of that, violation, tarnish you, or disrespect you. I just want to say that as a real ass, artist. So I just wanted to get that
All
out
right.
there. But respect.
It's nothing but respect, always. I know I get crazy with the battle shit and I fucking go off and I'm the bad guy in a lot of people's stories. I hope everybody can hear me. I'm probably cutting out, but
We can hear you.
yep, you
okay,
good.
there's no bad guy in this story. There is no win or lose. I'm thinking about this King of Gorillas title because Smoke Offen has done it all. Smok Offen has won pretty much everything you can win, except this. An undefeated record in the place that I call home with my friends who actually have been there for me through a lot of crazy shit. To be able to represent the league in records and history and solidify my place in the Hall of Gorillas, that to me is the cherry on top of a perfect ending. And who knows? Maybe G's is here to keep me from getting that ending. And if that's the case, then so be it. But I don't think it's gonna be that easy because, I hate to tell you, bro, but all respect, but there's levels, and I feel like maybe I'm at my peak. I'm writing like I've never written before. I'm hungrier than I've ever been, and I'm ready to be a champion again. But the respect is there. I know Jesus is going to bring it, and that's why I'm going to bring the crazy shit out. I got to go to that next level to get to the next level. So my hope is he does come crazy, that he does bring some crazy shit, because I know I'm going to bring some crazy shit. And at the end of the day, bring your popcorn, get your pop, get your chips, get your seats warm, because it's about to be a war, a fucking war.
Shit, we can make it a 3-rounder.
No. I like my five-minute 1-round limit thing that we got going on. I think that's the best setup for a live as well, because that's like the perfect amount of material. Up to 5 minutes is perfect. Okay, well, since we've all talked some shit, we all, gave our predictions. Let's hope this ages well. We're going to do our...
Hold on. My apologies. Are y'all there?
Yeah.
Smok glitched out, I suppose.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, he's about to say something, and then he frozen on my end.
Yeah, he froze on mine too.
Yeah, he froze.
Yeah.
Okay. I think he having technical difficulties on his end. So other than that, sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. He'll be back up in here in a minute, or there you go. So we'll have that taken care of. Gave our predictions as well.
Evelina.
Huh? What's up? What you got something to say? Go ahead.
My apologies for interrupting you, but as you know, I have a battle coming up on the 15th of August. That's in a couple of days. I am battling Chino. So I would love to hear y'all thoughts on that.
Chino gonna smoke your boots. That's just to fire him up. I see that. I get that from Smoke often. I do that. I tell somebody they lose to their face just to see them give their all and everything. He used to do that to me, and I never understood it until now. And it took these years, and it actually helps. It makes somebody go out there and win the battle, or do the unthinkable. So yeah. But other than that, the kid is a fast learner. As well, his writing has already changed. Format already changed. From when I first seen him come to my inbox and rap and do his audios after the writtens and until now, excuse me, big difference. So I'm looking forward to seeing this. Chino finally listening to us as well too. So I'm looking forward to it either way. For real, it could go either way, but Even if Chino was to lose this, you can't say, "Oh, your career is done" just because you lost to a kid or you lost to somebody younger than you. You can't even say that. And everything. It's anybody can lose to anybody these days. That's how I feel. So.
Yeah, I just thought about something. Yeah, I'm gonna say I gotta go the opposite way, yo. I got Russ winning that. I think it's right? K Russ. Am I saying it right?
Yeah. It's KRS. Yeah.
Yeah, I got
Respect.
K Russ winning that. Also, reason why I said K Russ because I know uh I could tell like that he's gonna be coming in like ready to go. That's one thing. Two, I could tell he ain't gonna play. Yeah, he ain't gonna play no games. He ain't gonna play no games, especially with Chino. The only thing about Chino, and I felt like that, and I was like, damn. I thought about him and Ghost and shit, and I might have to go Ghost way in a way, because Chino's taking too many battles. That's one thing, and the way he taking these battles, I feel like some of he's taking them because you might think it makes sense, but he don't fucking care, or he's just taking it just to have a name, but still not putting the effort into the shit behind it. I'm just saying. That's just me. That's just what the fuck I'm seeing. But meanwhile, yeah, I think, yeah, I got Russ beating Chino. I gotta say that. Yeah.
Have you heard me rap before though?
If I'm correct, I think I did. I think it was one of your previous joints. I can't remember the opponent though.
I think you did
Legs to great.
because yeah, that's what I was about to say because I shared that everywhere. I had put him versus Lex the Great in all the
Yeah,
chat
there
rooms.
you go. There you go. That's what it was. I was trying to remember the name respectfully, but yeah, I have.
Okay. Can
Yeah,
y'all hear me?
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
What
Okay.
up? What up?
Yeah, now we can hear you and everything. See,
I
man,
gotta go. I gotta go. This thing's about to die. We got 10 seconds. It's smoke off and I'm out.
okay,
Okay.
all right, there you go, Lady Devlino. Salute live over, I guess. Kiss